Yes?
I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife. This is Maresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people. My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family. I'm afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon, like he did for all of us. Well, I guess so. You seem like a pretty nice guy. Vance will have my butt in a sling if he finds out. But let me give you the password to his room. Like I said, he's in isolation. It's his time to meditate and reflect. It was good talking to you.
You new here too? I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want? Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special... Right now I call this... I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty... Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you... Guess...
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't. My name's just... Ian. It's outsiders' perspectives that drove... Sorry. Yes. Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. He belongs with us here. He's one... No, just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed.
You're listening to Enclave Radio.
How do you know that? If you've spoken to him like I have. Ian confides in me. We share a special bond. Well, Vance told me that this place was called Maresti. It was named after some town way across the ocean in a place called Romania. It's a great way to get back at those assholes out there who think... If it wasn't for Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards.
You got the cash, I got the time. Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones anyway. Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend. Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out of here if I told you how to find Ian. Sorry. Nope. Like I told you. It's the last place I mean, look at this place. It's so dark, but don't tell. How about just the coolest gang this... As long as we listen to Vance's rules and listen to his stuff... Bye.
What's up?
Oh, just dandy.
And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiating ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. Not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh. Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided that I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden, signing off. Inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. It's easier to do a job right than to explain why you didn't.
Howdy, handsome.
Never seen you around here before.
Hello again.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? Your words echo the very reason this place was established. What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized. We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean. I am afraid that the knowledge required to appreciate our true nature is far above your level of comprehension. I find your choice of words quite droll, but that is what I have come to expect from your kind. People like you call for our extermination or reform. Reforming implies something is wrong with us and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature. Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human. I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your insight with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes? Names like that have no meaning here. Your insults are a wasted effort. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready.
That's locked, then yes, I can see you eyeing it. do you get in here? What do you want? Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway? You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did? I killed them. My own parents. It was the fucking hunger. That thing that's haunted me my entire life. You must think I'm some sort of monster. Just like Vance said, humans will never understand. Well, fine. You can judge us any way you see fit, but one thing's certain. Now, I thought I told you I didn't want to talk. She really misses being home. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet... Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I wanted to thank you one last time for what... My brain feels like less of a mess now. Don't worry about me. I've been through a lot. I suppose. I was about 10 years old and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We saw some wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head... Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my... She said I, changed into another person, that I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was going to kill her. The wastelander took a swing at me with some kind of club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore... If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I don't know, I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows, maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as feared monsters instead of hunted animals like cannibals. Kinda makes sense. Lucy said Mom and Dad would never have understood. She told me to keep what I did a secret, and that thanks to Lucy, she was able to stop that from ever... Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger... It actually kind of makes me feel better to talk about. I wish I could answer that. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else. I don't even remember exactly what happened until Vance... That's the weird thing. He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about her. As soon as I was with the family, I really felt at home for the first time in my life. It's like all these people are my real brothers and sisters. I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was... Then, out of nowhere, there was shouting outside and a knock at the door. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time. Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall. He didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like...
cutie.
Well, well. I haven't had a customer in a while.
And I'd like to chat if you've got a moment.
Come back and see me when I'm minding the store. You better bring
Violence, destruction. Indeed, the very
This place is my...
federal government, Washington, D.C.,
We're...
been reduced to what is now known as
When Vance stands on that balcony and starts mouthing off like some kind of preacher, it makes me want to puke. But if I want to keep this place stocked, I gotta have his permission. So, kill not our kindred. Slay only the enemy.
The answer is really quite simple.
Vance's crawling up my ass, causing that mess in Arrowfield.
It's your fault in the first place. You didn't have to go wild like that.
And it made
Whatever.
lazy America.
You'll come see me again when you need
Yes, and
something.
laziness breeds
Oh, hey there.
stupidity. Rest assured,
I'll be at my store
I
later.
will not make the
Catch me
mistake
there in
of
the
my
common
ways.
area.
Please don't
Henry
take Ian away
built
from
a
us.
country. He built it to last. The American way. You, my darling Americans. Don't you listen? Real war is
Hello again.
I hear that you decided to speak to Ian regardless of my warnings. Be that as it may, I am still interested in what you conversed about. Did he come to a decision? My fine friend, that poor soul has been wrestling with the same question every new member of the family asks himself when they arrive. Do I belong here or should I depart? All I ask is that they spend the time to reflect before deciding in solitude. As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed. Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem with your idea is that these blood packs are scarce. What do you propose? Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision. If you fear reprisal from the family regarding his decision, know that I would never hold it against you. And as for Ian having you speak in his place, I find his trust sufficient enough to accept what you say as truth. It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Where?